Hello everyone, welcome back to Bluefin Aquatics, where we share our knowledge and experience with you. Okay, in this video we just want to recap on last week's video in regards to the leaking tank and the process that we went through to try and reseal the tank that was leaking. And we did show you from the last video where it started and it started to split further and further down the tank. So this video we're going to go through and just show you how we went and let you know how we went about doing it. Okay, so the first thing is, which is very, very important, when you go through and want to reseal the leaking tank, the most important thing is you must remove as much or almost all the old silicone. Now, if you were to leave the old silicone in there and then just try and push new silicone in, what that creates is an air bubble. So that part there will weaken the stronghold of the lubricant, and therefore it may start to leak again. So basically how we go about using and doing that is that we have this trusted Stanley knife with a very, very sharp edge here. We use that to go down the side of the glass to remove all the old silicone on both sides. Now, to make sure this is done, you've got to make sure that you, by sight, make sure it's all cleared out. And what you can do to clean it up, you can use a bit of methylated spirits or something like that to clean the joint, but make sure it doesn't go past the joint, just to clean the two ends out. So make sure that they're all pure, clean and dry. Now the next move from there onwards is, once you've got those two surfaces clean and so forth, then you use what we call a chalking gun, which is one of these. Now this helps to pressurize the lubricant to go in between the two gaps of the glass. Now once you've done this, now you need to use quite a bit of lubricant to go from the top to the bottom to bring it through. Now what you need to do is push it that hard to get the pressure behind it so the actual silicone can come through to the other side. So in that way you're going to get a full seal. So this way we do it, you start from the top and work your way to the bottom. Now once you've got to the bottom there, then you can finish off, and any excess you can wipe off the bottom. But what you can do now is just go over with your finger and make sure that the seal has gone right through to the other side, and to make sure that the both sides are square off. Now once you've done that, then you can get your straps, or you can get your vices depending on which way you want to go, and do that and keep the tank square. So once you've done that, then the pressure will be on the two pieces of glass to stay together, and most importantly, the tank stays at square. Now with that, what you need to do there is, once you've put the straps or your vices on, then go along with your finger and then just take the excess off and just guide it up the glass on the inside and the outside. Now the other thing is, now like I mentioned before, it takes 72 hours to cure. So after 72 hours, then all you can get to do is get the blade from the Stanley knife here, and then you can cut the excess on the outside off, and on the inside you can use the blade, run it down the side, so that way it'll lift all the silicone that has gone past the joint itself. So that's the best way to clean it and make it look neat. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take you out to the breeding area, and we're going to show you the tank that we've actually sealed up, so it gives you a bit more of an idea of how it should look, and show you that there are no leaks. So without further ado, we'll make it out to the breeding area. So here we are out in the breeding area. Now as you can see, this is the tank that we've actually sealed up, and you can see the silicone down the inside there where we've sort of trimmed it to make it look as best as possible, because you don't want to get too close, otherwise you might undo the seal. So as you can see now, our Geovegas are actually in there, the Rio Broncos, and also the orange head Tapajos are in there as well. So they're a lot happier in their new tank, basically all being sealed up. So this just gives you a bit of an idea what you can use on your tank, and not to be worried now that you know what products to use without finding out if it's safe to do so. So these Geovegas have been in here now just on about nearly a week since it's been sealed. So as you can see, they're quite happy, and they're more happy, I should say, in their bigger tank rather than being in a small one till we fix this one. But as you can see, they're quite comfortable, quite content. So as you can see, that the seal is strong and we have no more leaks. So we hope you got a bit out of this video, and if there's any questions, please leave a comment and so forth, and we can try and help you out there. If you like this video, please tap the like button so we can share our knowledge and experience with other querists, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thank you for joining us.